high performance habits for thriving in business, fitness, and life. Welcome back to the Single Parent Nation podcast. This is your host, Priscilla Morgan, and we're here to rise, thrive, and build a life of freedom, focus, and fulfillment. And today's episode is one of my favorite because we're talking about high performance habits, the routines, and the mindset that helps us juggle business, fitness, parenting, and personal growth without burning out. If you ever felt like there's not enough hours in a day to grow your business, to be a parent, to stay fit, and still have a personal life, this episode is definitely for you. Let me take you back to a time when I felt completely drained, completely burnt out, totally dissatisfied. I was showing up at work, building my business, late nights, early mornings, trying to squeeze in workouts, trying to be present for my kids. And I thought that I had to do everything and everything perfectly. What I learned the hard way is that high performance isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things consistently. But to do it consistently, you have to simplify things. The habits I'm about to share will change everything because it changed everything for me. And I want that for you. They'll help you stay productive, focused, and motivated while balancing all areas of your life. The first one we're going to touch on is the morning routine. Waking up before the world get loud, waking up before your kids, that's like the glory of your day. How you start your day determines how your day is gonna be. Believe me. The morning is almost like your power hour. There should be three parts to your morning: mindset, movement, and mission. The mindset is basically gratitude. If you want to just sit in silence and say it in your mind, say it out loud, or just journaling, whatever is your choice. Affirmations, reading a scripture, or even reading a self improvement book. Movement. You have to spend at least 15-30 minutes of physical exercise, whether it's yoga, walking, stretching, going to the gym, whatever it is, whatever movement is for you, you have to move your body in the morning. Mission. Write down three top priorities for the day. From a life coach perspective, when you own your morning, you own your day. High performance is staying laser focused with work habits. Here are some things to consider. The top three rule. Pick three priorities that will move the needle in your business or personal life. Time blocking. You know what you have to do. Chances are you should have an idea of how long it will take to get that thing done. So let's say you're working on your website. Let's give that 2 hours. So set time block for 2 hours where all I'm going to do is build my website. And when you do the time block, that's really deep work without distractions. Energy matching. Do the hardest task at when you have the highest energy. I'm telling you, like, if I have something difficult to do and my mind is full, I'm going to take a break or I'm going to do something easier. When I'm at my highest energy and my mind is clear, not clear, but calm, then I'm going to challenge the hardest task. If your peak focus is from 8 to 11 a.m., schedule your creative or strategic work then and not be checking your emails, your phone, responding to text messages, or taking calls. That's not moving the needle. Fitness and energy anchors. listen, you have to have a fitness plan, right? You have to have something that anchors your energy. Why workouts are an energy investment and not a time expense. Anchor workouts should be on set days and set times. Maybe your workout time at the gym is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Maybe it's signing up for a Pilates class Tuesdays, Thursdays. Maybe it's the weekends because the week is just crazy for you. Honestly, if you do 5 minutes of jumping jacks and drop on the floor, stretch, do some effective yoga stretches, that's moving your body, right? That, I'm telling you, will move the needle when it comes to fitness. Micro movements, like I just said, 5 to 10 minutes of stretch, walk. When you have a break after eating lunch, take a walk. After doing a task, get up from your desk, take a walk. It sharpens the brain. Nutrition tip. It's highly recommended that you have a high protein breakfast, balanced lunch, and lighter dinner. You don't get energy, you create energy. Your personal life and boundaries. When it comes to high performance, personal life and boundaries, let's take a look at that. Your family is a part of your life. Your family is an investment. You have to spend time and give love to the people in your family, to your kids. Whatever time, if it's an hour, make sure that it's undivided attention with your kids or partner. A weekly reset. What day is your reset? Is it a Sunday? Is it a Wednesday? Like me personally, I started doing I call it take a break during the week on Wednesdays or a wind down Wednesdays where or a reset Wednesday where I'm like, okay, Monday and Tuesday I go hard. I need a mental and physical break on Wednesdays. I made if anybody knows me, I don't know nothing, but I try to do things that are light and not heavy because my Monday and Tuesdays are heavy. Thursdays and Fridays are also heavy for me. And on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, they're not heavy, but they're productive. And I have both kids in activities. So, yeah, I stay busy. Use those reset time to reflect, reminisce, reflect on your wins, reflect on your lessons, and set intentions. Set boundaries. Learn to say no to things that distract you and steal your focus. No phone during family time or workouts. When you talk about high performance, you're talking about motivation, you're talking about mindset, motivation, and inspiration. And it irks me to talk about motivation because here's the thing, if you have a strong why, if you know what you want, if you're so clear in what you want and you have a strong why, you don't need motivation. You just need to take action. Inspiration. I more will talk about inspiration than motivation because motivation is almost like gas. You know, you get these high and low moments, right? You go to an event, you're on a high, two couple days after, back to normal, zero motivation. Okay. So inspiration is, it lasts for a lifetime. Have you ever heard somebody tell you a story and you remember it for the rest of your life and it also changed your trajectory? It changed your mindset? That's inspiration. Have you heard of the Kaizen? Where Kaizen is basically you focus on small improvements. If it's 1% improvements daily, listen, if it's even 0.1% that to try to become a better person every day, imagine what 3 months looks like, 6 months, 9 months, a year from now. Imagine what that looks like. You would be unrecognizable. Accountability. Whatever accountabilities for you, whether it's a calendar, a planner, a tracker, a coach, a mentor, a mastermind group. Speaking of mastermind group, I had a mastermind group for over 2 years for women. And, due to life circumstances, I had to cancel the mastermind group to fit something else in my schedule. Right now, I'm looking to restart that mastermind group. So if you're a single parent and you want to be in a single parent mastermind group, reach out to me. Send me a DM at Priscilla the Minimalist on Instagram. Back to the episode. Identity shift. See yourself as successful. Walk like success. Talk like success. Dress like success. Whatever that looks like for you. See yourself as a high performer in all roles, as a parent, as a leader, and an entrepreneur. Here's an affirmation that can shift that for you. I am the architect of my energy, focus, and success. If you take away anything from today, let it be this. High performance isn't about perfection. It's all about consistency. If you have not seen my episode on why I became a minimalist, go ahead and listen to that. I'm telling you, when you create a simple lifestyle, you're able to have more time to work towards things that have more meaning. When you have a simple lifestyle and you create a simple plan, that helps you to stay consistent. Because when something is too difficult, let's say you're trying to lose weight, if your workout plan is too difficult, chances are you're not going to stay consistent. If your diet is too difficult, if it's too restricted, unless it has to be, then you're not going to be consistent. You'll notice massive shifts in your productivity, your focus, and your energy. If this episode spoke to you, share it with another person, family member, or a friend who's trying to balance it all. Save them from themselves, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you're ready to go deeper, you can feel free to book a coaching session with me at LEAP, LEAP, coachingservices.com, or you can send me an email at singleparentnationpodcast@gmail.com. Until next time, remember, you're stronger than your circumstances and your best life is still ahead of you. See you next time.